my lifeline. Bingo, right here. Shoulder press. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Chest press. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Rear deltoid. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Pull down, lat pull down. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Treadmill. And we've also got a few other things, a Stairmaster, TV up there. Treadmill, sort of changing my format up a little bit. I've been on those 10,000 plus steps a day, and I'm pivoting a little bit. I'll share that with you shortly. The locker room I'm in is at the it's the University of Iowa field house. And this is the old faculty coaches locker room from way back in the 50s. It's a throwback locker room, not your VIP downtown athletic club, country club, but this is the locker room where Forrest Evashevski, Dan Gable, Hayden Fry, Lute Olson, the Iowa wrestling team utilized over all the years back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. But as you can see, it's an old throwback locker room. And I come over here, try to get over here Monday through Friday. My son, meet him after he gets off work. Got a wonderful little sauna and steam room. Not that we'll gang showers, which you don't hardly see anymore. Nice steam area. We'll try that out here in a bit. But anyway, I've only got a couple minutes because it'll overheat here in a hurry. So what do we got? Let's see here a second, gang. I'm gonna set this up here for 2 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. How we looking? How we doing? Let's go like this. Yep. All right. It's not crazy hot in here, but it's 160 degrees. And since I'm the lone one in the locker room right now, prior to the Iowa football game today, I thought I would show you where I get my therapy 5, if not 6 days a week. Today is Saturday. My son can't leave the TV. There's a lot of football going on today. But thought I'd share with you just a couple quick notes that I've taken over the course of the week. Coffee with Crago. As you might know, that's one I've recently sort of got locked in on. And Crago over there, and correct me, Crago, someplace over there where they have an accent and talk and say mate and bloke and some other things that us Americans don't oftentimes say. UK, Ireland, yeah, beat me up, Craig. He was talking the other day about journaling. And he didn't use the word diary because that would have really been too soft, but he spoke of journaling, us males thinking it's a little soft, and yet he spoke incredibly positive of the idea of journaling. So a shout out to Crago in the UK. Help me out, Crago, if that's not correct or not. But he was talking about being in one's head and about how, you know what, grab the pen and paper. If you've watched enough of my videos, you know that I am not good with the keyboard editing stuff, but I feel at home with a pen and paper. Again, as I say that, I also know that with the pen, paper, I don't want you to see too much of my handwriting and where the periods go and the commas go and starting a new paragraph, and not real good on my end, and I know that, but that's all right. So most of the time, commenting on your post, I'll talk to text. Sometimes I make an attempt to try to clean that up. It's not always very good, but the moment you pick up a pen, therapy starts. Grab the pad and paper pen. Matter of fact, I'm going to end this video because this camera gets way too hot, way too fast, and can't stay in here. Here's what I want. I want pen pals. Now, I don't know how we go about doing pen pal stuff, but hey, the old mailman in me wants to lick the stamp, put it on a letter, and fire you off a handwritten note. I'm looking for pen pals, and let's see here, Brian Harder 60 at outlook.com. But we're going to do this the old-fashioned way, the snail mail way, as they call it, with a stamp and an envelope. And I want to fire a letter off to you, and you fire one off to me. And if you're comfortable with that, there may be more than a few that would say, Brian, you can't let someone know where you live or don't live. But my email is brianharder60 at outlook.com. And let's start becoming pen pals. It's hot in here. I'll be back in here though, but the phone goes. Thanks for joining me in the sauna and the Iowa locker room and where I get some of my therapy. Talk to you later.